all the guys in this program are pretty much my motivation. It was something I felt like, we just need to get back on track, and these boys pushed me to go my hardest and bring out the best of me every day. So I feel like as being a young buck and being around them, I know where we are as a team. And I know what we can bring. So I just want to come and just reiterate that the job's not finished.
Did you sort of feel at that moment that things were down, that guys needed some kind of a lift or some motivation?
Yeah, I mean, after taking something like that, being the predicament, you never know what's gonna go, but we gotta just trust in God, and that was my biggest thing. God has a plan, and we just gotta trust in Him and just keep going.
What were those first practices like when you guys didn't know yet where you were playing, who you were playing, what you were going to be playing for?
Those first practices, it was just like you said, we didn't know, but I think we picked it up, and we was like, man, we always talked about there's a big faith here in God, and I think we just had to reiterate that the job's not finished, and there's still a lot to be done. And I mean, we got a chance now. We just got to keep our heads down and keep going.
So were you talking to everybody, like addressing the team before the practice, after, during the middle of it?
No, it was more just a conversation with myself and my family. As being a kid, a young buck, being kind of shy, it was just something I felt like, and I think something God pretty much just told me one day, like, hey, this is it's your chance to just bring the team back together, and I took that chance and ran with it.
You always been comfortable in those spaces, or was that something that's been developed over the last couple of years?
I think that was something that's been developed not the last couple of years, but just in my life, really. There's been moments in my life where I had to get out my comfort zone and use my voice that God gifted me with, and keep going.
For the first time all year, you're going to be the underdog. How different do you think it'll be for you guys? Will that be refreshing? Do you think it'll be helpful? That we are going to be, most people aren't expecting us to win. We can play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff out there, but I think we just gotta know what we gotta do. We come and practice every day, knowing that hey, it's about us. It's about playing Buckeye ball and just trusting the process, the technique, and just keep going.
When there's that much talent on the field on both sides, I mean, four and five-star guys, I mean, what is the biggest difference maker when you get into a game like that with a team like Georgia? That, from a talent perspective, it's going to be close.
Man, have fun. I mean, it's a big game, and it's a great game to play in. And I think it's just you gotta treat it like any other game, man. Just go out there, have fun, play your ball, and just go out there and have fun, man. Really.
JT, what did y'all emphasize defensively coming out of that Michigan game, though, the mistakes that were made that were glaring, et cetera? What has just been the emphasis over the last couple of weeks about rectifying that, or whatever words you would use to
Yeah, I mean, we just came back, watched film, and just really just pay attention to the things, the little things, and now we're just motivated even more. Just at the same time, just keep our head down and what's the word? Craft. Just keep on crafting, keep getting your talents better as a team and as a whole.
Yeah, when you spoke to the team like you did that come literally from your gut? I mean, explain where that comes from, when you just feel compelled, hey, somebody's got to say something.
I mean, he came from God. I woke up one day and I just had something in my heart that I felt like I just needed to say something, and I asked the older boys for their thoughts of a young guy speaking, and they all ran me with that time to give me the opportunity to talk, and I thank them for trusting me. Even though I'm a sophomore, thank you to them and the coaches for trusting me and allowing me to say something.
JT, that's a captain. You came in, obviously, five-star recruit, all of the accolades. A lot of people think you want to get even 3 years to get to the NFL. You always have wanted to become a captain in your head, and you feel like you're on your way there.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, it was I wasn't very loud or talkative like that, but big props to my dad for always in my family really for always just letting me know like, hey, you have a voice and it's powerful, and you got to keep using it. Like I said, God gifted me with a lot of talents, and you got to use it.
JT Ryan said that he wants you guys to play loose and aggressive. Is there a different approach to practice, during the year and now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always been the same. It's always comes down to us, and we got to keep perfecting our craft and keep getting better and just just having fun with each other. You never know what happens, but I'm gonna make sure that we always have fun and we're always gonna just go out there and play Buckeye ball.
JT, when you watch Georgia's offensive line, what stands out to you about them?
Georgia's a great team overall. There's a reason they're in the top, they're number one, and I mean, there's a reason. I mean, they're a great team, and it's gonna be a fun one.
What do you look at as some things that maybe you guys weren't able to do against Michigan that you need to do to beat Georgia?
I think we're just focused on Georgia right now. They're both very different teams, but I think we just gotta just continue to watch film and continue to get better.
What are your impressions of Stetson Bennett?
He's a great quarterback. I mean, you've seen guys what he does on the field, and he's a great kid, great leader, and a great player overall.
And he's elusive, and obviously that's the
Mhm.
time. How important is it for you guys to contain him and not let him out top?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna continue to go over everything and continue to be in that film room and locked in, and continue to get better every day.
Out of Michigan, essentially the game comes down to 5 explosive plays that Michigan makes. How has that? Obviously, you're frustrated by it. Can you walk us through the lessons learned from that game about consistency and sometimes take risks and get burned and that sort of thing? But what about the way that Michigan won that game? Do you think will in some ways benefit you moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of learning lessons from that game, but right now it's all on Georgia to know what we can fix and what we can control, and just continue to get better and stay with each other, and get ready as a team for this game.
Are these the kind of games that you envisioned yourself playing in when you came here to Ohio State?
Yeah, I keep talking to my mom about it. I always dreaming about playing these games as a kid. Growing up watching these games and watching these big games, it's just been a dream come true, really. I mean, we're not there, but just thinking about it, I always sat in front of TVs and told my parents, like, man, I envision myself playing in here. God willing, now I have the chance, but it's all God's work, just getting me here.
How early in that week did you guys make that transition after the Michigan loss? How early in the week did you start to realize, like, well, there actually is still this outside chance? Like, did that help the mood at all?
Yeah, for me it was right after, and talking to my parents, I knew we had a chance, and all we had to do was just trust in God and just keep everybody motivated, keep everybody uplifted, and just trust in Him.
Where were you watching the U.S.? I mean, did it as a team? I saw some tweets and those kind of things. Like, so where were you watching USC? And was it when they lost that you kind of thought, okay, we might get in, or was it something?
Yeah, it was. I knew we had a chance, but for me, I wasn't watching it praying on anybody's downfall. I was more watching it just, I love the game of football, and I was watching by myself. And once the clock hit 0, and we were all texting each other like, hey, we got a shot. We got to keep each other motivated. We got to keep pushing each other and stay together and stay as one.
I apologize if you already answered this, but what was your message to the team in that moment?
A little brief one. I told them my little Bible scripture. It's humans plan the course, but God plans makes the steps. And we never know what the outcome may be, but I know the man above always has a plan, and we may not know how that plan is going, but as long as we trust in Him and give Him all the glory and just keep going. And I mean, hey, look how it turned out. But it's all with Him, and it's all God's plan.
This is your first time really as a Buckeye being an underdog.
Mm-hmm.
How does that change your mentality? How have you seen that change the team's mentality?
Motivated. It's just for me, it's always fun being the underdog, and it creates a chip on your shoulder. But at the same time, we just got to go out there, have fun, and play Buckeye ball.
Is there a sense that you guys are playing a road game, if you will? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Athens is like a little over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost a home game for them. Have you guys taken that kind of approach? Like, you might be up against it a little bit when playing on it?
Yeah. I mean, it's part of the game, playing and I was the first thing I looked at is Chick-fil-A Bowls in Atlanta, so it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a great atmosphere, and it's gonna be one you always dreamed of playing.
There's a popular belief that the SEC is the football school in the country. So when you get
you kind of view this as also maybe representing the Big Ten and being able to show people how powerful the Big Ten conference is as well?
Yeah, I know SEC has always been the high horse, but I think we just got to stay grounded and know what we have to do as a unit and just go perform the best of our ability.
JT, how much has the defensive line missed a healthy Mike Hall the last half of the season?
Man, Mike is a big contributor to our team, and Mike, I mean, he does everything. We have a lot of dudes on our team, and he's just also that piece of our puzzle, and missing him. I mean, Mike was out there doing this thing. I mean, we always love the energy. He always is just keeping us up tempo, and with him and Teron's energy in the middle, along with everybody else. I mean, he's just that spark plug.
How important is it to get him healthy again for the Georgia game this time?
Oh, very. I mean, he's part of our whole defense. I mean, it's 11 of us, and it's we're as a whole, and he's an important aspect of our defense.
We've heard it called a new season, a new lease on life. How would you describe that feeling walking off the field against Michigan now knowing that every goal is still in front of you?
It was a big loss, but after going through everything and seeing how the outcome played out, for me and my family here, it's been like, hey, we got a shot, we got an opportunity. Let's go do this thing, man. Let's just put it all out there.
Might be a chance after this to so it's gotta at least think about that a little bit as you factor in.
Yeah, but right now it's our game is set against Georgia, the Chick-fil-A Bowl, and we're focused on that right now.
Their offensive line, Stetson Bennett hasn't got hit much. I think he hasn't taken a sack in like 5 games. I mean, when you watch that offensive line, how is that possible? What are they doing that maybe makes them that much of a challenge to generate pressure against?
Man, they do a lot of great things. They're great as a whole, and they're very smart, and athletic, and I think we just have to trust our process, trust in Coach Jay and Coach Knowles, and just go out there and just be relentless, have fun, and play fast.
So when recruits are on campus and they're picking your ear about whatever, how often does NIL come up, and what do you tell them?
For me, I just tell them, hey, it's if trust your gut and trust in God. If you don't know where you want to go, if you don't know what you want to do, God is the answer to everything. And I feel like I tell them that within everything is just, hey, trusting your parents, trusting your family, and trusting God most importantly.
Does it come up? Because there's a lot of talk out there that other schools are promising recruits money up front, where Ohio State is not doing it. Does that come up much? Where they ask you about that?
Yeah, I'm not involved with that. I just get my little 2-piece in and just hey, like there's a reason you guys are here, and God bless you with this opportunity, and just continue to take your time and have fun and trust the process.
JT, the landscape of college football has changed a lot over the last several years.
Mhm.
The transfer portal, especially. How does that serve as a distraction? How do you keep that on the wayside as players are saying they're going to enter the transfer portal, and how do you keep Georgia at the forefront?
I just stay grounded in keep the main thing, and just pray for everybody. Just make sure everybody is. You never know what everybody's plan is, but as long as I know that trusting in God and just keep praying over everyone, that's all I can do.
After the Michigan loss, obviously people are bummed. You guys think the season's been altered. Maybe you're not going to get to go to the playoff.
Mhm.
How much of a confidence shot is it, though? Like, does it make you guys sort of question how good you are at that point? And how did you guys get pushed through that in a pretty short amount of time to get back where you need to be now?
We're on the platform right now. This practice field, it's been us against our own dudes, and we continue to push each other and continue to get each other better. I mean, go in there, watch film, and come out here and get each other better. Whether it's after work with DeJuan and Paris, we just always trying to get each other better. Whether it's sets, moves, we're out here. We're the only ones in here, and we're going to be the ones that are perfecting each other's craft and getting each other better as a unit.
Today, we talked to 4 different people, maybe 5. I think I've heard the phrase "do your job" about 3,000 times.
Mhm.
Has that been a point of emphasis the last few weeks? Like,
Is that a change from earlier this season? I don't think I've heard
Uh,
anyone really reference.
No, yeah, that's been our main thing. All year it's just you don't have to be Superman. Let the game come to you. Do your job, and and everything's gonna work out. And I think right now is just we gotta do that, hold each other accountable, and keep going.
Tanner mentioned that in the game against Michigan, he felt at times like he was trying to do too much and make a big play instead of making a key play. Was that something that you guys felt like as a man, to a man, that was an issue?
I mean, yeah, but I think right now it's just we gotta perfect those things and perfect watch Georgia, watch the game, and just continue to learn, and continue to perfect our craft as defense, as a family here.
Do you think it's weird that Stetson Bennett was born the same year as Lamar Jackson was, and this kid's still playing college?
I mean, I didn't really know that until it came all over the internet, but everybody, God has a plan for everybody, and yeah, man.
JT, when you watch Bennett, last question for JT. He's not the fastest guy. He's able to just kind of like dodge the rush in a way that you don't necessarily see a lot of quarterbacks do. How does that change how you guys have to approach him in terms of your rush, your angles? I mean, how does that change your job when you're facing a quarterback who's good at kind of making the first guy miss?
We just have to trust in Coach J's plan. Stetson's is a great quarterback. There's a reason he was a Heisman finalist. And I think out here, CJ does a great job just getting us ready. But at the same time, we just have to trust in Coach J and keep going over film and keep working.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.